Yo,
What's going
what's
on,
happening,
people?
folks?
How we doing out there?
All right. Welcome to another episode of Automatic Kings.
Yep.
I am yours truly, Adrian King,
I'm Aaron Thompson.
and we'd like to welcome you all to another episode.
Welcome, my people. Welcome.
Yes, sir. So we gonna get right into it.
Let's go for it. Let's go
Because
for it.
we were talking about this, and it was like, okay, we got enough creative juices to flow to where it's like, okay, let's go ahead and hit record.
Right.
So Aaron and I were on our walk yesterday. Here, actually, by the way,
I was gonna say, get into that. Yeah,
all right.
let 'em know.
So first of all, I apologize,
As you can
folks.
see all the trees in the back, the beautiful lighting,
We are at Choyas Lake
Yes,
here in
we
San
are.
Diego. It's a beautiful place.
the peaceful place.
Nature all around you.
Mhm.
You see birds. You see a lake, trees all around you. Beautiful, crisp air, all in the middle
Yeah,
of
good.
the hood.
All in the middle of the hood.
We
all
in the hood.
middle of the hood.
We still in Southeast.
rabbits, hawks.
Yep.
I mean,
You see them all.
you see it all out here.
Yeah, you see them
in
all.
the middle of the hood.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. And it's a beautiful place. So we decided, you know what, every now and again we're gonna go on location to a few different places and do a little episode for y'all. So we on location.
Right on, brother. Let's go on and get into
so-
it. What
so-
you got on your mind today?
So, like I was saying, and I apologize for that. So Aaron and I were talking yesterday, and we were talking about, us black folks basically not having our own. How we cry, basically in a way cry out to where it's like we don't have our own, but everyone else does. And the moment that we want to speak out about how we don't have our own, then it's a problem.
It's definitely
Everyone else is okay with having their own, or someone else feel like they have to speak out on why is it that black people are so important of trying to stick with their own. You guys all stick with your own, and we gonna break that down on each different group that has their own.
Yeah.
And it also ties in with the systematic oppression that comes in with that as well.
Yeah.
To where we as black folks oppress each other. Not only is it black men oppressing each other, it's also black men oppressing black women.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
So AT, I know we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah, let's go for it, my brother. Let's go for it.
So
Let's go on and get into it.
all right, so black folks, I got an issue here with us. It seems to be a problem that we don't have our own. We want our own, we don't have our own.
Yeah.
You look into it, the Hispanics got their own,
Yeah.
white folks got their own,
Yeah.
Middle Easters got their own, Native Americans, even in the messed up condition that they're in,
Yeah.
they got their own. You know what I'm saying? They making their own money. The list goes down.
Yeah.
Asians, whoever you want to throw into the mix, even Jewish people after the Holocaust,
And
They-
you know why?
they made out.
And these are facts because we buy from each one of these races.
Yes, we
or
do.
we work for,
We either work for them.
or we buy from them. I mean, the liquor stores. We go buy our liquor, our cigarettes, our candy, our chips from them. We want a t-shirt, we want some pants, a shirt done, a hat done, we go to the Chinaman.
Yep.
We want some Mexican food, taco shop, we go
Guess
to
what?
Mexicans.
Yep.
But when do we ever go to our own people for something? What do we go for?
And may I add, especially here in San Diego,
Mm-hmm.
in our black communities,
Yeah. Yeah. Where do we go? I mean, it's just like all these races have infiltrated our neighborhoods, our communities, which is not a problem, but yet the black folks, when we bring something to the table, it never survives in our community.
Yep.
But everything else survives in our community, which is highly questionable. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Every time there's something that's black owned in our community, it's here today, gone tomorrow.
Yep. It doesn't stay around for very long.
It does not stay.
At the most, maybe 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
At the most.
yeah,
At the most.
and that's no lie. That is the exact truth. What Brother AJ is talking about right now.
And then the places become something else.
Yeah.
Not even for black folks.
Nope.
not even by our black folks, but someone else.
I mean, it's so bad. And mind you, I'm not hating. It's not malicious. I'm just speaking facts. You will have a taco shop next to another taco shop.
That is true. That is so damn
Come on
true.
down to the southeast.
Oh my God, that is so true.
Come down to the southeast section, and you will see it.
Yep.
You will see that.
Yep.
But the minute we get something in there, it's like I said, it's
soul food or barbecue.
Yeah. It'll be there.
Or like some sort of like down south fried chicken type bullshit.
Is that all we have to bring to the table? Huh? It's high blood pressure and high cholesterol.
What about a store that has products for us?
Yes.
Or movies about us, or documentaries about us, or even stuff about black folks in sports, or in entertainment, or
come on with it.
History. In fact, I remember, and this place wasn't even in the southeast. It was actually like just around the College Grove area, actually.
Okay.
Not too far from the southeast,
which is here in San Diego.
Right.
For our viewers that aren't here, located here.
Right. And I remember the place was called It Is Written Books.
Okay.
And it was a bookstore strictly dedicated to black literature and black history.
Okay.
And it was a beautiful place because they had all these black books about us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? From children's books to adult theme, history. They even had documentaries about us. And it was awesome. Now, it's unfortunate. It's a hair salon. It's a hair salon now. And I don't know if the hair salon is black owned or whatnot, but as far as I do know, it's now a hair salon.
Probably not. Sad to say, most likely, because that's another thing.
Very few.
Our women go get our hair from the Chinaman. That's where they go.
Yep.
They'll buy all their hair care products from the Chinaman.
Yep.
Black folks try and start a business and they say, "Oh, it's too expensive." Let me get a discount.
It's like why are we constantly having to ask for a handout?
Yeah.
Like if someone is putting their product out there, they want you to buy it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And little do you know, there's a reason why maybe some of their products are a little bit more expensive when they first open.
Of course.
Maybe they need the money and the revenue to come in, so that way when they get the money to bring everything down, they can do that. They can lower the prices.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? They can lower the prices, and then it could draw in more customers, because if you lower your prices with the mass production, or if you lower your cost of your prices. I don't mean mass production of like products, but bring in more mass traffic, I can't get it right, but you bring in a lot of people. I'll say that. You bring in a lot of people.
The clientele.
You build up.
You build your clientele.
You will build up.
Yeah.
and it will help make more money. It will help make more money.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to complain about how everything is too damn expensive. If they got something that's $15 that I can get for $12 someplace else, but the place is black owned, guess what? I'm gonna spend that extra $3.
Might as well.
I'm gonna spend that extra $3.
Yep. Because it's gonna work on the back end. Like you said, you're gonna build that clientele, so therefore later on in the future, they'll still be around.
Yeah.
See, because what people fail to realize is when you open up a business, you're in the hole.
Yeah.
You have bought all these products. You're starting out negative.
Yeah.
So of course the prices are going to have to be a little bit higher in order to make up for the debt that you have accumulated.
Exactly.
From starting this business.
Exactly.
But I see a lot of people don't understand that. They don't know that.
Yeah. And they fail to recognize that.
Yes. Yes, sir.
They fail to recognize that until it's too late, and then it's like, oh, whatever happened to so and so. Like, homie, you didn't even go up in there, so why the hell you asking about the place? You ain't go up in there.
That is the exact truth. That is the exact truth.
You ain't go up in there. You ain't buy nothing from them. Talking about what happened to so and so shop.
Yes, sir.
No, you don't even get to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like I even think about local agencies as well that provide mental health services or even like community services to black folks that are now closed down. There's 5 that I can name in Southeast San Diego right now that are all shut down.
All shut them down.
Shut down. Like what happened to Pizzazz?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? What happened to Pizzazz? What happened to the palaver tree?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What happened to Sea Pie? I remember them. Sea Pie was I forget the acronym, but it was basically improvement, it was basically improvement for black people, self-empowerment, basically, to help improve for black folks. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I can even add in my father's organization that he recently had to close his doors about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years this year, Harmonious Solutions, which was a mental health agency that was mostly geared towards African Americans.
Great place.
You know what I'm saying? And it was culturally harmonious as well. You know what I'm saying? And yet there wasn't enough support going into that agency. This beautiful brainchild that my dad produced, and he had to shut his doors because two things. He wasn't getting enough support, and then there were other folks who were basically haters who wanted to see him fail.
That's just how it is, just crabs in the barrel.
And folks here in San Diego, locally, we complain about how there's not enough black support for these businesses. There's not enough black support for us. But yet we crying, oh my God, black folks this, we don't get this, we don't get that. But yet you're not doing anything to support each other.
I'm doing nothing.
And it pisses me off. You guys need to stop with this hypocritical crying bullshit. Yes, I'm calling it bullshit. And just be like, you know what? All right, what can we do to help each other up?
Yep.
What can we do to help our fellow man? What can we do to help our fellow woman?
To me, it just seems like the Wild Wild West. I mean, it's just every man for himself. Whatever he's got going, whatever project he has, it's just like he has a couple buddies.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep.
He's not thinking about, what about Joe from across the street or Amy from across the street? Or it's sad. It's sad. They're not worried about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I got my crew.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it. What about looking out for each other?
We're not looking out for each other. We're definitely not looking out for each other.
And that's the thing that hurts us the most.
Yeah.
That's the thing where we suffer from. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at, the news or even social media or whatnot, and you see that these other these other ethnicities and other races have their own stuff going on for each other. Look, like these programs or whatnot, that are helping them in their communities. You think about that, and you think about that, and they have their own. They got it locked. They got it set.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like they whatever you need, whatever you want, whatever you got, you can go there. You get it. They got it. You know what I'm saying? They love taking our money.
Oh yes,
they love taking our money. But no one wants to give us your money. Basically,
you're absolutely right.
Nobody wants to give us your money.
We don't even get the recognition I believe we deserve.
No,
I mean we get 1 month out of the year. And remember, was that 2 years ago?
The shortest month of the year, nonetheless. Which every 4 years is a fucking leap year.
Yeah.
When adding an additional day.
Facts. And remember, what was that? About a year or two ago, the Padres were having the Heritage Nights.
It was just last season.
Just last
season.
Okay, just last year. Everybody got their recognition. They had their own night.
Yep.
Filipinos.
Yep.
Mexicans.
Yep.
Indians.
Yep.
Native Americans.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, basically.
But guess who didn't have a night?
Dun, 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 dun. And you would think
that's all I'm gonna do.
Wait a second. Because we're in San Diego, you would think that because of one of the most famous players to play for the San Diego Padres, who was
in the MLB.
Right, Major League Baseball, his entire career with the San Diego Padres, nonetheless, the one that they called Mr. Padre, we all know who we're talking about. There's even a beer here named after him.
Yes, sir.
For the highest hitting average that he had in a month during his 1994 career, the 394.
Yeah,
Tony Gwynn. You would think that because of all of this, that there would be African American recognition or even a night of recognition for him within that heritage.
So basically, I felt like it was saying we have no heritage.
Right. Basically,
kind of like forget the black folks.
Yep. And
everybody else had one. Check it out. Google it. It's there.
You can even go to their page on Instagram.
Oh, it's there. It's there.
Look on their page on
they
Instagram.
Made custom hats.
We calling it out at
Everything.
Padres. Look them up.
And we did.
Yep.
We did.
Yep.
Automatic Kings was in that ass.
We got on them.
Yeah.
We got on their ass because like, nah, that ain't cool. That's unacceptable.
So you guys be careful when you say you guys want to boycott the NFL. Hey, take a deeper look into things. Because a lot of these organizations or corporations ain't doing right by us.
Nope.
They're not doing right by
Nope,
us.
and they won't. It's going to take them a long time.
Doing right by us.
And we need to do right by us.
Yeah.
You know, and for those of you who ain't black, who don't understand, stop criticizing us about talking about us being for our own.
I just say simply ask a question.
Thank you.
If you got a problem with my brother here or me, ask a question. And we'll be gladly explain it to you.
Thank you.
He would gladly explain it to you. I would gladly explain it to you.
Hell yeah.
With no problem.
No problem. No problem at all. No, shoot. No funk at all.
Yeah.
So just remember that, folks. All right?
Yes,
just
sir.
remember that. So we're going to segue for a minute.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's see here. We are going to actually go ahead and do our word of the week.
Okay.
And then we got something very special as well right at the end.
Okay. What we got for today, brother AJ?
So, because of what's been going on this week, you know, and of course, every day in the news, we're hearing something about Mr. Good old Donald Trump.
Agent Orange.
That guy. And so it's kind of interesting to me what's been going on, because how he's trying to run things and what he's doing. I got a word. Authoritarianism. Yeah, that's a hell of a word. I'm gonna spell it out too. AUTHORITARIANISM. It's a noun.
Pronounce that again.
Authoritarianism.
Authoritarianism.
I know, it's a hell of a word. It's a hell of a word. You gotta let it
That's
roll.
That's the first I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I've never heard this word. Okay.
I've heard this word before,
Man,
and I'm like,
not
oh
me,
snap!
man.
Like, this made me think of it. I'm like, wait a
Like
second.
you say, you know, you learn something new every day, man.
Light bulb been on, and I'm like, you got the word of the week. Okay, check this out.
I'm gonna definitely have to take that home.
So basically, it's of course related to the word authoritarian. Sorry, and the definition basically is, you know, of or relating to, favoring blind submission to authority, of relating to or favoring a concentration of power in a leader or an elite not constitutionally responsible to the people.
Dude.
Examples: grew up with an authoritarian older sister who thought she was the queen of the world. Another example is an authoritarian coach who runs football practice like his boot camp.
Perfecto. Oh man, I'm loving this.
Just so,
wow, let that marinate.
Sink it.
Yeah, let that marinate.
Sponge on your brain with that one, folks. Sponge on your brain with that one, folks. For real, you guys look into that word.
Wow.
All right. So think about that. And one last thing we want to talk about. I'm gonna let you do this, man. I'll let you have
want me to do that?
I want you to do this, but I'm gonna introduce them, and you can talk about them. Earlier this week, one of our own San Diego legends recently passed away. His name was C.S. Keys, and he was a news reporter. He started doing weather, and then he went on to do sports, and even had his own talk show. And I actually want you, because you are actually born and raised here in San Diego. You are a San Diego dude. I just only raised here, but I'm still San Diego too.
Of course, we could both talk about him, man, because I know he's impacted our life. You know,
so much, so much, and I grew up watching him.
Yeah,
you know, he came onto the scene in San Diego around what, 2000?
Yeah, early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
Yes, he did.
And he started off doing weather with KUSI Channel 9 here in San Diego, and then later on he ended up on covering sports, and he even had his own local talk show.
Yes, he did.
Let's see here.
And he's originally from, where was that?
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Originally from Pennsylvania, moved out here, took on the show. This guy was a major staple in the community.
He was.
I mean, just here in San Diego. I would call him a local legend, to be exact.
He is definitely a local legend.
He's probably on the level of, I would say, probably up under Junior Seau and Mr. Tony Gwynn. Just to see somebody on TV who looked like myself and AJ was big.
It was huge.
It was really huge, man. It was inspirational.
It was indeed very inspirational. And then on top of that, folks, in fact, he once interviewed my dad.
Did he?
He did.
Wow.
Now, my dad told me that when I told him, "Oh,
That's
did you hear the CSK special?" He was like, "No way."
Yeah.
He was like, he was blown away. He's like, "Really?" And he once interviewed my dad.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, like, and everyone says he's a real nice guy.
Oh man, down to earth,
real humble.
Yes.
Just a really all around good dude.
Facts.
And it's unfortunate that he left us far too soon. He passed away at 54 years old.
Yes, he did.
And my shit died.